Welcome back. We're coming up on 5:22 on this Thursday morning. Time to get our ag news and say, I love saying this, Roberto. I had to say that. It's a story about Pope Leo, and I was just...
Pope Leo and I, you bet, we're buddies.
Yes. So, anyway, Bob
Bosold. Can you imagine, I remember when Pope John Paul II came to Chicago.
I was there.
Oh, were you there? Well, you know how big that crowd was.
It was gigantic. Yes, my mom took I have 4 brothers. We all went.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know my sister lives down there, and she took my mother, who was, just unbelievable. Can you imagine Pope Leo being a Chicago native if he'd planned a trip to Chicago?
Well, hopefully he will someday, but I can't imagine how big a crowd that would be.
I mean, they held it on the lakefront, but I don't know how many million people would want to show up for that. It's like coming of Bob Gallagher.
You're right.
Well, maybe he'll be a close second, but we'll find out. Let's take a look at what's going on this morning in the world of agriculture, shall we? Agriculture Secretary Brick Rollins told the dairy industry this week that the Trump administration will never stop fighting for dairy farmers across America. Speaking to delegates at the National Milk Producers Federation annual meeting, Rollins said the USDA has 4 priorities when it comes to the dairy industry in this country. First is incentivizing dairy consumption through changes to the dietary guidelines for Americans. Second is to work to drive down input costs, with her third priority being to arrange investments in American milk processing and also to expand markets to help milk producers prosper. In her remarks, Rollins also said she is very aware of farm labor issues and pledged to seek federal changes to rules and regulations by working closely with the Departments of Labor and Homeland Security. President Trump continues to focus on beef prices. His actions have put the industry in kind of a state of flux. He has said he will bring down the price of beef by importing more product from Argentina. The bottom line is there isn't a lot of beef in Argentina to come into this country. But anyway, his latest actions being a call for the Justice Department to conduct an investigation into the meatpacking industry. Attorney General Pam Bondi said they are cracking down on foreign-owned meatpacking cartels, as she called them, that have been ripping off American ranchers and driving up prices. Now, in response, Meat Institute President and CEO Julianne Potts said processors welcome a fact-based discussion about beef affordability. With all the uproar in the industry now, feeder cattle prices have dropped more than $55 a hundred since mid-October. Well, with the government shutdown, many reports didn't come out from the USDA, but officials at the department say they will be putting out a November World Agriculture Supply and Demand Estimate report. That report comes out tomorrow. It is expected to contain all the information on crops and harvest progress, ending stocks, and all the information normally released in those reports. About 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, our time. That's when we'll see that. And Farm Service Agency offices have reopened, but are only operating with 2-person staff for only essential programs. And if the government shuts down in the future, Wisconsin Congressman Tony Weed of Green Bay wants to make sure those Farm Service Agency offices stay open. He has introduced the Barn Act. He calls it bringing assistance to rural needs legislation. If passed, it would instruct the USDA to automatically consider FSA as an essential agency, keeping it operating during any future shutdown, I should say. Well, let's take a look at the markets yesterday, and they were up a little bit. It was quiet before that report tomorrow. Overnight, December corn up a fraction at $4.35. The wheat down 3 cents at $5.33. January soybeans up 6 cents overnight at $11.40. The dairy markets continue to struggle. We're in really bad shape here. Barrel cheese down 3 cents, 164.5. Block cheese down 8 cents yesterday, and the butter unchanged at $1.50. Class 3 futures, same story, tough shape. November down 6 at 17.17. December down 30 at 16.62. That price has come down 50 cents, more than 50 cents in the last couple of days. January now under $60, down 34 cents yesterday. That price has been down over 70 cents in the last couple of days. Prices lower as we look all the way out through summer. So that's where we are this morning, Bob. And I saw the story, too, that you had on all the pennies, the last penny being made. And I wonder how many people, and I'm one of them, I got a jar of pennies about this high. And
take them to the bank.
Will they count them for me? I don't know. I don't want to stuff them in those 50-cent rolls. I'll be there for a month.
I'm telling you, they're going to be a collector's item.
Oh, I think they would be, but I'm not about to start collecting more of them.
Hey, check your emails. I need your football picks for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'll do it when I get off the air.
You were 4-0 last week. Go figure.
Was I really?
Yeah,
what a
you're
deal.
perfect.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.